Hey y'all, welcome to even more Checkpoint on Campus. Your host Norris Howard here, joined alongside Jacob Brothers and Sandy, Las Vegas. And we're going to talk about an esport that we don't actually talk about a lot, and I'm very excited. And I know Jacob follows this esport a little bit, so I know he's excited to talk about it. We got to talk about some Collegiate Rainbow Six. The spring bracket, the spring tournament is on the horizon. The registration closes February 6th. We should be getting play starting next month. So, Jacob, what's popping with this, and who can we expect to pop off?
Yeah, so first off, God bless Rainbow Six Siege. It's such an interesting video game, such an interesting esport. You know, when you have a champion where his ability is hammer, that's pretty awesome. You know,
just hammer.
Just hammer. He's my favorite. But so the University of Akron has been the school that's just kind of been putting on the pain. They've won like 3 championships, I believe, in a row. And so they're just kind of on the pain train. And people are just kind of expecting that to continue this season.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, of what I've watched, I confess I don't watch a lot of Rainbow Six, but of what I've watched, Akron is great. I don't see them struggling a lot. They play some really, really, really tough games. But there is a list of schools who we should be on the lookout for come March to perform well. So, Jacob, who are some of those schools that can maybe make some noise and put the pressure on Akron?
Yeah, and these are also schools that we haven't heard too much about in other esports. The University of California, San Diego, University of Texas, San Antonio, and the University of Houston, which are all teams that have won a championship before. Or they've won a season. So that's what's interesting about this esport, is that there's just so many seasons. So it's kind of cool to be like, this is a team that's currently winning all the championships, but these other teams have in the past. So even if there is like that kind of like domination in the market, there are still those other teams that have proven success that could always come back.
Yeah, and you know, I'm really excited by this because there are some schools that we don't see very often. But I also feel like Rainbow Six has such a unique skill set that I feel like the schools that I see outside of Akron that are really good at Rainbow Six are kind of not good at anything else. Like there's kind of like it's just like the University of Texas, San Antonio. I don't hear them involved in anything else. Houston is involved in a few. They play a little bit in Valorant as well. But I can't say that they're world beaters. But you know, Georgia and teams like that, you know, these are schools who I feel like have made a niche for Rainbow Six, besides Akron, who, like we said, has made noise in multiple esports. But I'm excited to check more of this out. I don't spend a lot of time watching Rainbow Six, but I will watch a lot more of this so we can bring you more information on it. Jacob, if you had to say that one team was a shoo-in for an esport, I know we talk about Maryville, but that's not necessarily a shoo-in. Is Akron at this point just a shoo-in? Is this a dynasty? Is this just like a foregone conclusion?
I mean, if you've won 3 times in a row, that's when you're kind of entering dynasty territory. When you start to get the repeat wins and everyone's like, yeah, they're going to do it again. Like, if that's the storyline, then you're most likely, it's like Maryville's last League of Legends season. It's like, yeah, they're going to do it again. And what did they do? They did it again. So I think Akron Zips is, they're in that territory. And so really, you know, the ball's in their court.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think if they win this tournament, their stock definitely has to go up in terms of one of the top programs in the country. But that's going to be it for Checkpoint on Campus. We will be back next week with more collegiate esports news. For Jacob Brothers, I'm Norris Howard. And we will catch y'all a little bit later. Happy Black History Month.